You are now tuned in to the Talk Your Shit podcast.
Try to be legendary.
You are now tuned in to the Talk Your Shit podcast.
All right, welcome everybody to the Talk Your Shit podcast, where you see the people in front of you talk a lot of shit about
They
a lot of
call us
shit.
pretty ladies today.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, he definitely he upchuck that up.
Should I do it again?
No, it's okay.
Okay.
The damage is already done. Too late.
All right, I am the captain of your ship. This is my man. I messed that up too. Wow, it's a lot going on. I'm the captain of the
It's been
ship.
a day.
I am
Oh,
J.O.
okay.
How's everybody doing?
What's happening?
We here. I got to the right of me, my man Wink.
What's happening?
What's happening? How you doing? You all right?
Hey man, another day, another 10 cent.
Yes, sir. All
And
right.
6 feet above ground is always good, brother.
It's a nice way to start the day.
Hey, that's the way I look at it.
Yes, indeed. To my left, I got Mara P and Miss Seven. Mara, how's it going?
Going pretty good, can't complain.
Can't complain. You could if you wanted to. Probably nobody listen.
I'm about to say nobody's gonna listen.
I'll listen for like 5 minutes.
Yeah, and
Then
the
after that,
ADD
it's just
kick
like,
in, right?
yeah, straight up.
AD. Wait a minute. Is it adult? Never mind.
I got the H with mine though.
Oh, okay. Oh, right. Seven. What's the deal? How you doing over there?
I still don't have $2 million, but you know,
We working on it.
we're gonna work on
But
it.
didn't we have a big win like about a month ago though, with the student loans? No, yes, blood money. We paid it back in blood
It's my
money.
Yeah,
We paid that jump back in blood.
exactly. That was my money. It wasn't like it was a gift to me.
But it's still a big deal though, right? It's still kind of
That I don't have to pay the bill. Yeah.
Ain't that monkey off your back though?
But I still
I mean,
Oh.
yeah, but you don't do that. Y'all are something else, boy. Tonight's show, we gonna talk about social media, the good, the bad, and the ugly. There's been some recent events that should be talked about, but let's just start with the good. Let's get it out there. Like social media in itself has grown so much, and it has become such a big platform for people like us, other podcasts, to spread positivity in this world, talk about some stuff that that need to be talked about. I guess you know what I'm saying. Then there's some negative shit like that's going out about Kevin Samuels and the old boy Derek Jackson beforehand, and just some other stuff, and just people that I just feel like abuse the fact that they have social media like right at their fingertips. Like people that put their whole business out there, and they get mad when you criticize them about their business. I feel like that's kind of
people like attention.
crazy to me though. You know what I'm saying? Like, why do you even like people use like Twitter? I've seen people use Twitter like it's a diary. Like they just put anything and everything on Twitter.
It is funny because I when I first got Twitter like long time ago when it first like started booming.
Long.
Yeah, long time ago.
Me too.
But it was like I really was like reading some of the tweets of the people that I was following, and it was just like,
Why are you following him? Oh no.
not even why am I following them, like, but like, what the fuck are you talking about? Like it just be like regular shit. So
It just be random
after,
shit. nonsense.
so I just started doing random shit as well. So like my first like after a while, I just thought it was hilarious and just me being the person that I am. I just farted. Like that's the shit I would tweet. I was like, oh, I'm about to take a shit. Like,
I was
you know what I'm saying?
I'm like,
You about to be like, open the door.
You know what I'm saying? But like that's the shit that I would tweet. Just because I felt like that's what everybody always had to know what you were doing at every single
They just
moment.
tweet everything that's in their head.
Or whatever comes to their mind, or whether we're watching a TV show and I'ma kill that bitch, and you know, like why? Like sit back, enjoy the show. Like
It just like
everything ain't for everybody.
I felt like if I said everything in my mind on Twitter, that people would think I was crazy. So I just said, you know, I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna do that because then I probably would have got a lot of followers. A lot
I
more
had
than I
fun on
have.
Twitter. I had fun on, but I was on Twitter with. It was like a group of us on Twitter. My brother was included, and we were just like. That's how I got through the day at work. But I had fun on Twitter. I can't remember what we were.
I used to be on Twitter heavy. I used to be on Twitter heavy. Back, like you said.
I can
back
never
in the
remember
day.
the tweets, so Twitter wasn't good for me. Like all that little character living and stuff. I don't have time for that. I was just like every blue moon. It'd be like once every 3 months I put out a tweet so it wouldn't deactivate my account.
Wow, that's crazy. Yeah, I didn't. I would tweet stuff, but like I think I would use it more for like just to see what people are talking about and some crazy shit. I just got tired of it though. I stopped using it for years.
I think that's what it just died.
But it's not dead though. Like people tweet all the time. Like
I mean,
go
yeah,
on my
people will
joke-
tweet all the time,
my
but
joke
the
still be
consensus
popping.
is that it's not what it.
Why would he? Well, because before that, I'm sorry. When Twitter first was booming, there was no IG. There was no.
Right.
You know, then from Twitter came what was the 7-second joke?
Snapchat?
Nah.
No,
that
it was before that.
It was you had to be funny in like 7 seconds or
I
Vine?
forgot what it was.
Vine.
Yeah,
Vine
Vine.
came out.
Do it for the vine. I ain't going.
Oh, that joke. That was but then Vine came out, and then off of that came Instagram but Facebook was the OG. Facebook was already out there. But
So
then
you just gonna disrespect
then-
MySpace like that?
But that was before.
No, hold
all
on.
that
No,
stuff.
if you want to go there, you know.
That was before Facebook.
Forgot about
though, right?
Black Planet. You know what I'm saying? You know,
Oh,
Black
wow.
Planet was that.
Writing code up on that.
You know what I'm
joint.
saying? Like, if you knew how to put the backgrounds and shit between the MySpace and the Black Planet, you could have been a motherfucking a software programmer, whatever the fuck that shit is. But yeah,
My page was popping. It had stuff going this way, stuff going this way. Yeah.
Little
music.
raindroplets in the
Yeah,
background.
trying to tell you.
music and everything. You
Black
came to my
Planet,
page, you had
Black
a show.
Planet started it all.
On my page, it was a show on Black Planet. But I'm gonna go back a little bit further. Y'all probably ain't even fucking this
Oh
one.
Lord, have mercy. Here we go.
College Club.
Back in the Atari days.
College Club was.
No, no,
Club
no,
was the- That show was like the original hookup show. Seriously.
Oh.
Yeah, College Club was crazy.
Was it like Tinder?
Nah, that
For
junk,
college
that sound like
Almost.
back page.
Almost. Well, not really. Yeah. But basically, almost. You found people in your job. You talked to. Like you didn't even know. Like most of the people you talk to, you be like, "Damn, you go to my school?" Like for real.
Oh Lord, have mercy.
You supposed to have a college account, but I seen people at job that didn't have a. Yeah, wasn't
Freaks come out at night. What?
College Club was something else though. That shit was crazy. Like it was interesting. Very interesting.
But I'm gonna tell you what was even before that, and like I never experienced it, cause I never had my own phone line in the house. Y'all remember the chat lines and shit though?
That's
Like the-
what Clubhouse sound like now.
You know what I'm saying? Like the original. I think that was like the.
You mean like the 1-900 jobs?
Yeah.
Oh Lord, have mercy.
I mean, but that's like
My
that's
friends
but
used to be
that's how
like that.
far, you know what I'm saying, the whole evolution of social media has come, because technically that would be one of the first social medias, the chat lines.
I mean, I guess.
You know what I'm saying?
It's
Because
crazy.
the internet wasn't
I
really.
never did that. I was too
Oh,
scared
yeah.
about that. If I even
Bro, I
touched
just didn't want my moms to see the phone bill, bro.
Listen, let me tell you something.
Like, if y'all know Hurricane, I am still to this day scared of Hurricane. And everybody that knows, that's what I call my mom. I call my mom Hurricane. Like, I don't mess with that lady. I'm a grown ass man and still don't mess with that lady.
I feel like that's a very good thing.
What, that I don't fuck with my moms? Oh, yeah,
She's-
nah.
she's
Nah,
I
she ain't right in the head.
I feel like moms are like, no matter how old you get, don't ever forget
Yeah,
that
nah.
they will still break you down.
Like, she's the, yeah, like, she don't even gotta say nothing. She just,
Wait!
oh, and then if I hit a Wayne,
Wait.
if I hit a Wayne Andrew, I'm done.
That's a
I'm
wrap.
running away.
Oh yeah.
I ain't coming
heard
back.
that a few times. I was like this. You know what? That's my cue.
Yeah, I'm gone.
Can't go with me, bro. I gotta go by myself.
Yeah, nah, I can't go.
Man, and then So you talk about chat lines. I remember this ain't really social media, but it's kind of like it kind of tunes you into other stuff. But jukebox and everything.
I heard
So the
of- I
jukebox
heard
was
of it.
like 19B. Everybody, if you know the jukebox, you know
Oh,
the
19B.
box.
you talking about the box?
The box.
I
Oh, I'm
was like,
sorry.
what is the jukebox?
It was called the jukebox at first. I'm
Oh.
sorry. It's
Yeah.
called the box. I'm sorry.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Yeah, I remember 19B. The
I never forget me and my sister.
Be mad as a mug.
Because-
Hold on, what is it?
So
It's
you,
like
you call up.
So it's like the new
you request
MTV. It's like
videos.
it was the old MTV
Yeah,
Jams.
you request videos, right?
Oh, okay.
So you call up. They
You put
ask
the
you which
number
one.
in.
You put the number in, and then they play the video eventually.
And then you be mad as a mug when you
'Cause it
want to see
come-
like 197, and you be
Yeah.
like, okay, 190, and then somebody put in 8.
Man,
You be
one
like,
time-
God damn it, that
One
ain't what I
time,
wanted to
right?
see.
Oh man.
Uh-oh. But my sister, oh my God, she wanted to see this video, and she called, pressed the joke. It didn't come up. She called again. You know, every call costs money.
Yep.
Ooh,
And
ooh,
that-
my
and that-
father saw that phone bill.
And wasn't that shit like long distance or like toll free or some shit?
It was
supposed to be
toll-free.
toll
It was
free, but it
toll-free,
Well,
wasn't.
the
and then you
first
had
minute
to
was
pay-
like $2 or something
Yeah, but you
like.
had to pay
As
for
soon as
the
you
video,
click,
too.
as soon as you connected it, it was like.
Oh, you had to pay for the video. See, I
Yeah.
never ordered
Yeah.
anything.
You had to
Yeah.
pay for the video, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So you pay for the video and the time while you sitting on hold?
No, you don't sit on hold. So when you call, they ask you with the video, and you press the button. on your
Yeah, it's like an
phone,
automated system.
and then you hang up. But as soon as you press them buttons, whether you make a mistake or not, it's gonna charge you. I didn't think it was like $199 or $299 a video. My sister called that joint like 6 times one time, cause she didn't think the video was gonna play. It played 6
I
times.
was not saying it played six times.
6 times.
Somebody
And that
was
phone
like,
bill came. It was actually like $15 on that charge. You know, back then, I was like, "What the hell is this?"
A phone bill. Yeah.
Guess who left the area? This guy. I ain't do it.
It's like I had nothing
I
to
ain't
do
do it. I ain't do it. But yeah, the evolution of social media is just kind of crazy. Like I said, we went from doing that type of stuff to talking to people on the computer. College Club had its IMs and all that stuff, and then
You forgot about AIM.
oh,
Lord,
it's the
have mercy.
messenger or
With the whole dial-up
AOL?
situation.
Oh,
my
somebody pick up the
gosh.
phone when you was in the middle of
That
doing
actually-
something.
Oh,
Oh,
that actually came before College Club.
What, AIM?
Yeah.
Yeah.
AIM.
AOL Instant Messenger.
That was crazy.
Little Boy 2006.
And remember, what was it?
That
then,
was
they, then they had the Yahoo. Damn. Yahoo groups.
Yeah.
no, I never did that. I
Yahoo
remember
groups.
I was never in the Yahoo.
Yahoo groups. It was kind of crazy, but that's like, but that kind of stuff was kind of like innocent, not innocent, but like you know what I'm saying. You could have fun and stuff like that, and just kind of move on. But like a lot of people didn't see this platform that you were doing. You know what I'm saying? So like when you went on stuff, like you had your little pages and stuff, but for the most part, people just came to your page and then they send you a message if they liked your page or whatever. But now you got live, you got stories, you got
Reels.
posts,
you got
reels, all
yeah.
types of stuff for people to kind of. And I think it's good to a point where this is the good I think out of it. We got the TikToks and stuff like that, which boomed during the pandemic. You got people that's kind of making a living or earning some money during the pandemic when it was shut down, when a lot of people was out of jobs and stuff like that, start booming, and it was good for these younger people to try to start doing, even some older people to try to start making their little platform.
Older lady making a killing.
Yeah, making their platform. I know this teacher, this old white lady. I mean, not old, but she's a middle-aged white lady, and she's a teacher, whatever. I don't even think she teaches no more, but she do the dance because she can dance, whatever. But she do the dances and stuff, so everybody on her joint, she got all kinds of endorsements and stuff like that. But I think it was, I think it's cool, but I just feel like, I guess this is the bad. I seen a couple of TikTokers when Trump was trying to shut it down. A couple of them came on there pleading their case because I'm about to change the too because this is my livelihood. Like I take care of people with this platform. So please don't shut it down and stuff like that. And I thought at that point well, I know you get money and stuff like that, but you need to you always have to have a backup plan because I think
Pivot.
stuff like that is a
Yeah,
fad
know how to
for the
pivot.
most part. You know what I'm saying? You
Backup
gotta
and
pivot.
exit plan.
Yeah, because, and I just felt kind of bad for him because I was like, dog, what if he really do shut this joint down? Like, are you gonna try to get over to YouTube or like? And he was trying to do it, but I think people once they see you on a platform, I don't think the follow to other platforms is as strong most of the time, especially YouTube. Like TikTok is a quick jump. It's quick. It keeps people attention for a quick second because that's all they have. When you go to YouTube, you think of longer videos and longer things. And
But they
stuff
have
like
short
that.
videos now. Just I just want to put that out there.
Well, I'm
shorts.
Sure, yes, I'm sure they do, but initially you think, okay, well, he gonna go on there and talk about this whole. They gonna have a whole vlog. I don't really feel like doing all that. You know what I'm saying? But but I think his following wasn't as strong over there. So people, YouTube was like the original sponsorship type jump. You get on there. That's how a lot of people got found and stuff like that, and streamers and all that stuff. Which I still don't understand that. But my kid, I guess that's why they want to come in and talk about this. Too.
You don't understand what?
How they watch, how they
People
sit
play
there
video games.
and watch other people play video games.
Oh yeah, Will stream.
I ain't even gonna lie to you, right?
Okay.
So I'm right
Will
on the
stream
cusp,
on Call of Duty.
but I'm technically an OG. They call me OG.
He's still over there.
But like I catch myself doing it, like 'cause I do play video games from time to time, and
Yeah,
like
me too.
especially like my first person shooters, like if it's on like a story mode or something like that, like if I want to like. So I just recently bought it's an it's an older game now. It's Ghost Sniper Recon Contracts
Recon?
2. No, it's
Oh.
it's like a sniper jump. The jump's actually sweet. But it's mission based, and I watched this guy play this game to see if I wanted to buy the game.
Oh, okay.
But in the middle of me seeing this guy and watching this guy play the game, he literally has every episode. Well, every mission is its own episode, and it's almost like a walkthrough
like
of the
a
game.
story.
Yeah, so so you're watching him play the game. So then when you get the game, you can like already know what to do. You know what I'm saying, of sorts. But I never quite followed what like the route that he always went. And
Well, you got them people. I mean, them people
it's
make
pretty cool, you
Hey,
know.
like, they
So
make
and then
money.
you still got a streaming service for that now. Twitch.
Yeah, the
You got
Twitch.
people,
the
you got
Twitch
people
jump.
on
That's another
Twitch,
jump.
and a lot of people,
That's a whole other
people are making money off of
Streaming.
streaming and
Dog, I need to
people
make
watching them
some
play a
money.
game. And
It's
it's
just
wild.
crazy. Like, but I think that's. But I also think that's good. Like people started to figure out how to make money from this. Like, you know what I'm saying? But that could also be.
I don't know if I can make some money
Yeah,
talking
it
about
could
my
be
job.
ugly.
I would get some my nerves.
You probably could.
I guarantee.
Listen, all you need.
I told you you should start recording when you driving out there. Start
Oh yeah,
recording around.
You simple-minded son of a bitch.
I be having some issues when I be driving, boy. I tell you, I probably should. I
Yeah.
probably should.
Because you just don't know. You'll see something random. Just something just out the way.
Hey, I ain't even gonna lie. I saw
Oh.
some random shit
Joey
today.
Stacy and
I
the random
Stacy some-
foolishness.
Yeah.
I sent a video the other day to Tammy, and it was funny because here's the thing: I drove up and I saw this dude, and he was on the island or the barrier. You know, it's a barrier between two sides of the road most of the time, or sometimes, right? So
The median?
median. There you go, the median.
You just fucking up today, huh?
And this fool,
That is very interesting.
and this fool,
I see this was today.
and this fool was on the jump. The fool was on the median, facing the wrong way. On the median, so he was spinning out trying to get off the median. He couldn't.
Oh,
So
that's when you cue the what's the sound? Oh no.
That's the foolish.
oh
Yeah.
no, yeah,
whatever it is.
no, yeah.
I can't get over that.
Yeah,
But
it's wild.
So then he, so what happened was I had to stop at the light because I couldn't get my phone out fast enough because I was on my GPS. But I stopped at the light. Luckily, I stopped at the light, so I got it on my side mirror. I taped it through my side mirror and looking back, and it was clear. But I was just sitting there like, how did he even get? He was on our side, trying like it was like he was on a one way, trying to get back over to the other side.
It's a sound for that. You need to post
I
it on
was like,
TikTok
why in the world?
and watch it go viral.
Why in the world is this dude on the show? Yeah, because that would have been perfect.
Hold on, what
Actually, it would have
happened?
been perfect.
Let me see.
So he was facing me.
Mm-hmm.
It seemed like he went down the wrong way
Mm-hmm.
of this big ass highway. It was like 4 lanes.
Oh wow.
It seemed like he went the wrong way and tried to get back over. So he tried to jump the median to get back over on the right side, and he was stuck. He had a regular car, so he was stuck on the. It's just crazy.
Fucking asshole.
To this morning, listen, I really need to do this. This morning,
Yeah.
I was on a one-way street. Lie to you not. On a one-way street. I'm in the middle of the one-way because it's a one-way street, and it's small. This dude is coming towards me.
I see that all the time.
Not only is he coming
Riders.
towards me, apparently he didn't know it was a one-way because he moved over and honked his horn at me like I was in the way.
Because you were.
And then the car behind
He was
me.
only going one
took-
way.
took- the car behind me, 2 cars behind me, had to jump over because he didn't even see him. Because it was me, another car, and another car. So the middle car saw me get over away from, but the third car behind me did not see him. So he had to jump over or either hit him. I said, this is crazy.
I'd have hit him. We both had a new
Bruh.
car.
Listen.
Damn that. I'd have had a new car because I
Listen.
made sure that I'd have sued his ass so he'd be riding around.
Listen,
Right,
I-
so this is clearly a one-way
I
street.
do some crazy stuff, man. Cause I
You
need
missed
to.
that,
You're
yeah.
right. I need to. Oh no, I need to find a video. I hope I
There's
still got
another
it.
one. Something. You're not supposed to do that. Something like that.
Yeah, I need to find that video because I need to post it on TikTok. But anyway, back to so. I think the problem with that is though that people depend on it a lot. They depend on their social media to make the money a lot. And there's people out here giving money out, like there's companies out here because if you got a lot of followers, they want people to see it, so they give you clothes and stuff like that.
Well,
pay you money and
Instagram
stuff
is
like
giving
that.
away money.
Yeah, Instagram too. Yeah, a lot of people. So I just think some of these people are too dependent upon that. Like,
Get off your ass
just
and
like-
go work.
just like Black Planet and all that stuff phased out. At some point, TikTok and Instagram and it's gonna be something new. It's gonna be something else, and it's gonna phase out. And all your followers are gonna the follow over or
The following.
It depends.
Or the-
though.
it
The
depends.
crossover?
It
The
depends on who
crossover,
it is.
yeah, the
Yeah.
crossover. I think it's not gonna be for that particular person per se, because then everybody thinks they're gonna start. I mean, be able to make some money, and it just don't hit like that all the time. You know?
Well, see, for me, it's not even like a financial thing. I think people are like almost mentally dependent on internet popularity. Like, if they post a picture and it doesn't get enough likes, they're gonna repost the
Yeah.
picture.
Or they're
And
gonna lose their mind too.
right,
Yeah.
if one person like disagrees with what they say because it's some wild shit, they're just gonna go off the deep end
Mhm.
because how dare you disagree with me on this social platform where I'm supposed to be interacting with people who may not necessarily agree with me. Like, it's like wild, and it's like people look to social media for like personal validation,
Mhm.
and if
That's true.
they don't get it, it's almost like they don't know what to do.
Mm-hmm.
They right. They don't like.
Their friends are inside their phones.
Yeah.
That's what I say
yeah.
all the time. No, that's serious.
Yeah, nah,
that's
I
that's
agree.
for real. Like
Mhm.
a lot of people, and you can see it right after COVID. A lot of people don't know how to socialize. Even people who've
No.
been outside before.
Before don't know how to
COVID.
talk to people.
A lot of people don't know how to
They don't know how to
socialize.
talk to
Social
people.
media has given nobody's the choice and the right to feel like they're somebody, and I don't mean that to be negative, but a lot of people that don't like a
It's
lot
giving
of
a lot of
like a
people a
like a lot
platform.
like it's like a
A
lot
big
of
platform.
socially awkward people are now comfortable with writing or typing whatever the fuck they feel
Mm-hmm.
and wouldn't have an ounce
Of
of
courage.
courage to
Yeah.
say that shit
Mm-hmm.
in
In
a
your
whole
face,
nother
yeah,
in a whole nother setting. That is that's the bad
But
part.
then
about
there's
that
also,
shit.
you know, there's also it gives you a platform
I just
for.
want to let y'all know that if you ever post anything on my social media, I can find you.
Okay, we can continue.
That's true. Very, very true.
So don't get to keyboard gangstering over here, okay?
Even you badass minors too. Listen. So, because I asked her. No, don't worry about it. So listen.
He's the worst. Sean.
Yes,
He is the worst.
sir. Listen, I'm gonna tell you about that. Oh, I'm gonna tell you about that. Wink.
What happened?
Don't worry about it. I'll tell you off air.
All right,
This ain't no on air conversation because people gonna think I'm crazy.
They probably already.
But guess
think
what?
Crazy.
You know I am that little girl.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
listen. But it gives way to bullying, which that's a whole nother show. I think we could talk about that in another light because I think that's crazy. But bullying, it gives way to criticism that's unwanted. Like
Spit it out.
people just
Unwanted advice.
go on people unwanted advice, and I'm not talking about the people that put their lives out there. I'm just talking about period. Like you could just be minding your own business, and people can come on something, or you could just take a picture of something, and then they totally disregard what you're taking a picture of, and go to the background of the picture and be like, "Why the fuck is your room so dirty?" Or why this? Like, I didn't ask you that. I took a picture of a flower. I thought the flower was pretty, and you talk about the background. I mean, I understand that, but like, dog, focus on what I'm trying to tell you. Like, is the flower pretty or not? Like, leave my room alone. Like, you know what I'm saying?
But you know what I think it is also is that social media allows people to be whoever they want to be. It
That's
doesn't have to be
crazy.
who they are. It's just who they want to be. So
Kenzie just said on social media, everyone is a star and famous. And that's what they think. You're right.
they can be whoever they want to
They
be.
be whoever they want to be. They
Because nobody posts their lowlights for the most part on social media. It's always going to be the vacations,
Make it look good.
the
They
beaches,
gonna
the
make it look good.
hotels. They're not gonna post.
Hoes.
They're not going to post them.
I want to say, hold up. Did you hear that? You heard it. Shit.
I ain't gonna lie. I posted all my food.
That's
'cause I be cooking.
HEAUW. I mean
Yeah.
UX. Host. Oh, go ahead, old Tammy. Go ahead. What you
They're not gonna post, them sleeping on an air mattress on the floor. They're gonna post when they're in Barbados in this
Yes,
all-inclusive 5-star resort
When they-
on the little bed on
It's
the
probably
beach.
really a green screen, and they really at home on the air mattress for real.
But no, like people will literally like save pictures
Oh,
from
they
their
will.
vacation,
Oh, they
and
will.
then they want to look like they're on vacation every month. They went on that one same ass vacation.
They
And
be
took
taking a whole rack of
pictures
pictures and
and,
be
like,
like,
yeah,
I'm in Puerto Rico today, or I'm in New Mexico now, or I'm in Honolulu. Bitch, you was in
Right, ma'am.
West Texas last week.
Are you sure you in Puerto Rico right now? Because a hurricane just hit Puerto Rico 12 hours ago. Are you sure you're there right now?
Right, and it's funny. It's funny because like I've never been so. Back in I think what was it 2019? 2019, I went to the DR, right? So me and a group of my friends went to the DR. My first time going to the DR, fucking loved it. But I really don't care about this social media shit. You know what I'm saying? Like I'll post to let people that are close to me let them know that I'm still alive type shit. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
So like to me, every moment doesn't need to be documented. You know what I'm saying? Like you know what I'm saying? Like my thing is, I definitely know that the bed with no
Go ahead,
headboard.
Kenzie. I ain't got no headboard on mine either.
Yeah.
Stop it.
You know what I'm saying? But it's like,
no, I'm just playing. I don't need to do that.
but you know, it's like,
Celibate.
like
Let's celebrate.
where I come from and the people that I grew up around, like paid attention to social media and stuff like that. Like, if you was this person that you think or say you are, and you on vacation, I know some people that's running up in your crib.
Hello.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
I'm just saying. Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? Like,
So when you
we come from different spaces.
From,
You
like,
know
you
what
gotta
I'm
be
saying? Like,
careful with that shit. You know what I'm saying?
People
I just
pay-
wanna let
people
you know
pay-
that I post my pictures after, and if you decide to run up in my house, there will be a problem. Just want to let you know.
That's true. Shit.
Hey, listen, I feel like if somebody run up in your house, they get what they get. I mean, hey.
Listen.
That is very true.
waiting for them.
So and then now I'm gonna be now I'm gonna be ugly on social media because I
Yeah.
defended my property and my shit that I work hard.
And I'm gonna put that on social media. How about that?
You know what I'm saying? Like, come on now.
Now you're dead. I'm sorry.
It's,
But nah, but like-
it's different, man.
Going on what you were saying, right? So I
that shit
think
don't need to be documented, bro.
I think for the most part when mostly I guess when we are OGs or people that don't really stay on social media like that, just don't be on social. When you do stuff, you document stuff for yourself for the most part, but like
Right.
you don't like when moments come, you enjoy the moment.
Yes.
Yeah.
Like, okay, so just example, like, you know, my daughter's in cheer, whatever, competition cheer, whatever. I post some of her videos and stuff, but the reason I only post few is because that's all I have. For the most part, I go there and I watch her. Like, I'll tape one performance, like if she got, and the next performance I'll watch.
And then I gotta
And
threaten them. I gotta
enjoy.
be like, I want a video.
Yeah, and I'll enjoy it. A lot of times she'll send me a video from other people
Yeah.
who say, because I want to watch. I want to enjoy the moment. And so when you're on vacation and you're doing stuff like, I might take a selfie or take a couple pictures, see how beautiful the water is, or whatever. But it'll be for myself for the most part.
Yes.
I don't be like, yeah, I'm here and that. Like, I guarantee you, most of my followers or Instagram or whatever would never know I went to Vegas, I went to
All three
Ohio,
of them.
I did all this stuff, all three of them. I did all this stuff from, you know, with my daughter. I travel all these places with my daughter this year because I don't post the location a lot of times. I just post a video or a little snippet of the video and just be like, my daughter's amazing because she is. And that's it. I don't post that I was there or I was here. Or we went to Caesars. We saw an amazing little show in Caesars. It was a little like adaptation of Caesar, of Julius Caesar and stuff like that
okay.
in the middle of the mall, or whatever.
Yeah, no, that shit is.
And I did not. I didn't post not one part of it.
It was in Vegas?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Oh.
In
Yeah,
Caesar's
no,
Palace, right?
It's
Caesar's
really
Palace,
dope.
right over there by the
you gotta do it. You gotta go.
right over there by the where do we go, by the Phillips? No, Cheesecake Factory.
Cheesecake,
sorry.
yeah.
Cheesecake Factory. And it was a nice show. It was amazing, like fire, everything. It was great. Everybody crowded around it, but I saw so many phones out. I just wanted to enjoy it, and I took a couple of videos or whatever, but I never posted because I just wanted to enjoy it for myself. So I think a lot of people are so addicted to that they have to. I don't think people are out here enjoying their vacations because they capture the moment so much instead of enjoying the moment. You know, and that's why time flies so much. People are like, damn, it's already this. And I'm sitting there like, yeah, it is. But these last few weeks, I didn't miss anything because I don't have everything. I just been enjoying the moments. I think that's one of the bad things about social media is that people just want to show you stuff. And that's it.
Yeah, I guess it depends on the intention of, like, some people are very intentional about their why. You know, some people use it for different reasons. I mean, of course, to generate follows and likes and I guess income. But there's a different why for some people.
Yeah.
So I can understand that, but if someone's just like randomly trying to flex for no reason.
Oh yeah. It's a big social media is a
I
big
think some
brand.
people forget that we know them in real life. So it's just
I definitely agree.
there are
I
people
really
who know
do.
you in real life.
Maybe I mean, I see so many people. I just be sitting there like, no, I could just say two things and it'll bust your whole world out on social media. But I'm not gonna do that because what's the point? Like, I don't even care. I don't get no kicks.
I don't care that much
I'm not-
to knock you down.
Right. So
Hey,
Kizzy just said they be like, I'm about to hit Miami on a quick trip, bitch. You played that trip 5 months ago. Like, how's it a quick trip? Like so you got money like that? You just gonna be like, yeah, I'm about to go to Miami. You say you spent your tax check on that. You knew when that tax cut, you was gonna do it.
Y'all better say
or
that.
go down there, John, for DC Takeover.
Oh,
Oh,
You know it's
God.
the same shit every year.
My thing is this, right? If I was gonna go down to anywhere, I go during. I'm not going to
When it's
another
other
state,
DC niggas.
country, whatever, to see the same people that I can see if I go down the street. Like I'm trying to get away on my vacation. Like, what?
I mean, if you
I
think
think it
about it,
would
a lot
be
of
pretty-
a lot of stuff. If you grow up in this area, right? For the most part, if you grow up in this area, you are unless when I say make it out, you are in this area, right? So wherever you go, for the most part, like growing up, high school, college, when you go to college, you see the same motherfuckers as you just saw in high school. It's just a bigger area now because you got other motherfuckers from
that area.
high schools down the street or whatever. And it was different for us, I guess, or me in general, because we talk to people in our schools, whatever. And if we just happen to have a car or something like that, we was out, you might meet somebody else from another school and then eventually get into their little thing, whatever. But with social media,
Hey, look, however you got, get it how you live, okay? If you got to share a bed, you got to share a bed.
okay, they be going to Miami sharing beds.
I ain't
That's
sharing
true.
a bed with nobody.
That's true. But you know what I'm saying? But like now, yeah, I know you know. But now, like, now it's so easy to meet other people from everywhere, but you still going to the same place. So I know my daughter said she wanted to. She said, "Oh my God, I hate Bike Week. I don't want to see no damn body I can see in the DMV." I know that's right, Kenzie. If you want to go to Bike Week, go to one in California or something. Like they, you know what I'm saying? Like go to a different joint. Don't go to Myrtle. Just go to another joint. Like they move them joints.
Yeah, so you know.
Bike Week is movable. It's moved. It goes. It's everywhere.
Literally a bike.
It's literally everywhere. Like Bike Week is everywhere. It just so happens that people know about Bike Week in South Carolina, Myrtle Beach.
Myrtle Beach,
That's it.
Daytona.
And Daytona.
Yeah.
But it's one. I mean, it's one in California. And see, that's why I think my father. He has a group. He travels. He has a touring bike. They travel.
Mhm.
They was in Canada
That's-
one time.
yeah.
They was in Canada. You know what I'm saying? Like you ain't gonna see no niggas in Canada. I'm sorry, but you ain't gonna see us in Canada. You ain't gonna see no DMV people in Canada. He don't do that for that. He goes with his bike group and they go see stuff. They go to New York. They go to other places, right? But my point is like when when you in school, you go to school, like my daughter said she looking at A&T, and I said, first thing I asked was A&T for what? Like you know people, and then all of a sudden I had to shut my mouth. Like of course you know people that's going to A&T, and you know what I'm saying. It's one of the biggest schools in North Carolina.
It's one of the biggest, and then
It's
everybody
probably one
from
of the
here
biggest
goes
HBCUs
there.
there. Morgan,
Shout out,
Hampton.
shout out to my best friend.
Okay. Morgan, Hampton.
Hey, girl.
Morgan, Hampton. Even Morehouse now,
Norfolk
Spelman,
State.
all them jobs everywhere. Norfolk State, anywhere on this.
OBU.
And it's like if you want to get out of the way, you gotta get out of the way. You got to go.
That's why I
You
went
know what I'm
north.
saying? There you go. You did go north.
That's why I went north.
Even though it wasn't that far north, but
It was three and a
wasn't
half
that
hours away.
wasn't that many people going there though.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like it wasn't a school that people wanted to go to from here. So,
It's fucking cold.
but the social media makes everything so much smaller. Because even when I went to Morgan, it was cool. Yeah, I saw a lot of people. But I didn't know some of them people from the DMV because we didn't, But when I got to know them, I found out. Like now, oh my God, it's so small. Like the people that I knew in college know people that I know now because they was went to school with them in high school and all this other stuff. And I'm like, Jesus, like how you know this person? I'm on Facebook all the time. Like, how you know that person? Oh, well, we went to high school together or something. I'm like, dang, that's cool. But I met New York dudes, like Philly dudes. We met a couple dudes from California, like you know what I'm saying. So we kind of branched out. A lot of people didn't even know that me and my people was from Prince George's County. Because we just branched out. We knew Baltimore dudes, like we knew a lot of people not from the DMV. We knew people in the DMV, of course, because you automatically.
You could
draw
tell by
to
the,
them
you could
because
tell by the
they
way
from
that
your
somebody
house,
walk
yeah.
or with it, the
They
way
from
they
your
dress.
place. They from your area. Which school you go to? Blah blah blah. But for the most part, we met people. We met people from the country. We met people from the land. And then when you on break, you go
Don't
visit
say
these people.
don't please. They are Southern. Don't call them country. They're
Yeah,
Southern.
don't do that. That's disrespectful.
That is a
I
that is a
learned that.
derogatory term. I watched T.I. say that.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Don't call them country. Call them Southern.
Don't call who country.
Country people.
No.
Southern people. People
They
from
are
the
Southern.
They
Oh,
like-
they just Southern. They might not be country. Is
It's a
Country.
derogatory term, apparently.
Yeah,
My
I
bad,
tell
T.I.
people all the time. I might be the cityest country.
If
the
T.I.
countryest
watching it, don't
dude, you know.
attack me, T.I., okay? So, but that's, I mean, I don't know. I don't know if that's a good or bad thing with the social media, though. Like, I don't know. When I went to college, I wanted to meet new people and other people and stuff like that. But now it's like,
It depends.
it's so close. Like,
I think I met two of my friends. Two of my friends I met online. Actually, I think I met one on Facebook. I think she accidentally, or I accidentally sent her a message about something, thinking she was somebody else, and we just clicked. And then another girl I met online. I can't remember on what platform.
well, yeah. Well, it's actually, it's really funny. I met Mara online.
Mm-hmm.
When in essence we were like literally a 1 degree of separation
Mm-hmm.
because we both knew the same person and the same people, but one person who's really close to me, we met. We both knew,
Mm-hmm.
and I've known this girl since she was like 15 years old, and I was like 18 or 19. We worked together at Six Flags, and all these years, they were at the same football organization.
Mm-hmm.
And it's just so funny but I met her online because she was looking for somewhere else for her son to go at the time, and I was a coach, and she asked me about stuff or whatever. She ended up going to that organization, or whatever. We just ended up knowing everybody the same. Like, it was really crazy. But if it wasn't for social media, I probably wouldn't know her. Maybe from seeing her, like, because I knew people at the
Yeah,
organization.
seeing her and passing by.
And seeing her passing by, but I wouldn't know her like I know her because, you know what I'm saying? Like, I tried to recruit her son, but she told me no, so. That was it.
The life of a coach, boy.
Oh,
man, don't do me like that.
She
Not
told
on the
me no.
not on the social media. No,
Yeah,
you
we gonna
didn't.
do that. She told me no. I was secretly because I had my team. We was ready to go too. All I needed was that dude, boy. Anyway,
It depends on the intention.
But, you know.
what the intention is behind it. It's like you said, a lot of people just
Oh yeah, of course.
the validation.
Oh,
But then there's also people that
That is
just
the
jump
perfect thing.
around
That
with
is-
validation.
everybody has to feel like there's somebody to somebody else.
Yeah, they have to be validated,
Like,
or feel validated.
motherfucker, you ain't got that blue check.
Yeah.
But even that,
You're-
I'm like,
you know what I'm saying?
I think it's-
for that.
What is it called? What was that? What is it?
Like, for the only instance that I can
Nah,
understand
always
a blue check is for a celebrity.
I think
that-
everybody
that is a
has
normal
to
human
feel,
being.
Yeah, anybody can get a blue check though. You don't have to be famous.
Yeah, you just have to have the
The
following.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
You don't even have to have that big of a following. You just have.
Or you can pay for it. I'm quite sure.
It's like
can.
it's like 3 steps you
Yeah,
gotta
it's
go
a 3-step process. You just ask them for. You pretty much just ask them for it,
Hey,
and they verify your identity and,
That's
That's
it.
true too.
and let that be that.
And let
But
that be that.
But yeah,
my thing is, a lot of people get on here and they, start running to the defense of somebody they don't even know, who wouldn't even know they living or breathing.
Oh
right. Well,
my
that's on them if they was
gosh.
on fire.
That's like, I'm sorry, and I have to bring it up because you really just struck a nerve with that one, Simon. Like, no, seriously, like when celebrities pass, like I get it, I understand it, but like, all right, so when Michael Jackson passed, I didn't feel it. You know what I'm saying? Like, everybody, oh my God, Mike's dead. Like, y'all motherfuckers act like he gave y'all $10,000 or something. Like, you act like your life is going to stop.
You act
Because
like
this
you
man
and Mike
died.
was like boys.
Yeah,
like,
you know what I'm saying?
Like,
Like,
y'all live together
no,
or
like,
something.
he don't know you and probably seen you and probably been like,
Nah,
Fix the microphone stand like he did the Eddie Murphy and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, man.
yeah,
But I did cry when Teddy Pendergrass died, though.
Teddy P.
Yeah, when Teddy P died, I cried.
Interesting.
That was the only one, though.
I didn't.
Oh, no, Teddy P was the man, dog.
Teddy P was the man. I didn't say he wasn't. I just said
But,
I didn't cry.
You know what I'm saying? Like, Prince was another one.
Prince was. Well,
Like, these are icons, but you didn't know that, man.
People be feeling a connect. Well, that's another thing. I think people. This is another thing. Like with social media and stuff like that, people get too entangled in other people's lives, so they feel like. Okay, perfect example. Like me and Keisha was talking. Seven. Sorry, and Seven was talking about this when Nipsey. He died. Nipsey Hussle. When he passed away, right? So I don't have no problem with people, you know, putting up RIP Nipsey, whatever. People was like 80% of the people didn't even know who Nipsey Hussle was.
I can agree to that. Yeah,
they didn't know who he was, but they jumped on the wagon.
Yeah.
Like I'm not gonna sit here and say I knew Nipsey Hussle like personally or anything, but I knew some of his music. I had heard him before.
I knew absolutely nothing.
I knew some of his music. I didn't know. At the point he was, I didn't know what he was doing.
I said I knew all of his music. I just
Yeah. Oh yeah, Seven knew. We talked about it. She knew all the stuff. And I knew some of his music and stuff. I knew some of his stuff he had done with other people. I never knew his own, like his album. But I knew some features that I heard him on, stuff like that. I heard he was up and coming. So I started paying more attention to him until he died. And I was like, damn, that's, because he was up. I felt bad because he was still coming. He was still coming.
Yeah, I think
he was still coming. He was still on the
incline.
incline. He was still coming. Pop Smoke was on the incline. These people are on the incline. They coming in. So I felt bad for the young brothers, right? But I'm not going to be like, oh my God. I'm not going to be devastated because I didn't know the dude. You know what I'm saying? Like, I didn't know the dude. I didn't cry when my grandmother died. I'm not going to cry when this dude died. You know what I'm saying? Like, so it's different. You know what I'm saying? But people got on that joint and just was like, oh my God. Like, you don't even know him. Like at all.
The only people that I can of course, family,
song.
friends, and people who were actually touched by whatever he did or contributed,
right,
or what have you. I know I was in Canada at the time, stuck at the airport.
Sheesh.
When I just queued up my phone and I was like, what? I was like, what happened? When I found out that he passed away.
Nipsey?
Yeah, when he got killed. So it was kind of a shock for me, but it wasn't something where I'm like, falling out all over. I still feel bad.
I feel bad. I
Yeah.
I feel bad. I really feel real bad.
But and that's the same thing for like Pop Smoke. I felt bad, but I wasn't.
I don't know the dude.
Yeah.
I don't know. I know he was up and coming. I know he had some stuff that I liked, and I think he was gonna be real good at. He was gonna make his mark in the industry. But I wasn't like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I just wasn't that way. But Kenzie,
No, that's how
now this one,
people I may even know. I'm like, okay, I feel
now this
bad.
one, Kenzie said she was fucked up with Kobe and Prince died.
Well, the Kobe situation.
That Kobe thing.
Kobe,
Kobe.
Listen now, I'm gonna tell you something. I ain't know him. Now I felt that situation. I felt more as a father,
right,
than a fan myself, because it was just a really sad situation.
Yeah.
Like that one made my eyeballs sweat a little bit. It made my eyeballs sweat a little bit because I was like, he left his other girls behind. Like and Gigi was with him.
Yeah.
And she was coming. Like Gigi was good.
Gigi was special.
She was coming, and he was such a great person off the court that it was just, you know what I'm saying, you just didn't want to.
Would you call him a philanthropist?
No, yeah, he was a philanthropist.
Yeah.
Philanthropist.
And
but it's wild the way that whole situation was, because like you said, you felt for him as from a father's perspective, and like with that whole situation, like I just could. It was like this man had his impact on the world was just crazy because like he has been in the limelight his entire life, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Like, he came on the scene at like maybe like
and
13, 14, maybe 15.
yeah, because everybody knew,
You know what I'm saying? Because everybody knew who
he was coming, just like LeBron, he was coming.
Yeah.
He was coming, and
just for that, and then for him to recently just retired and to
it was about
get to spend his time with his family, you know what I'm saying?
And he was a coach, and it was just he just loved it like that to me. Because the love I have for my daughter, that job just kind of
for sure.
It threw me off, and it's like I said, I felt, but also but Kobe grew up with us though, kind of. You know what I'm saying? Like
for sure.
You know what I'm saying? So it was a little bit different with Kobe. Kobe grew up with us. Kobe, we chronicled everything of Kobe, even when he had the little thing with Vanessa and before with the white girl and all that stuff.
Yeah, right.
And just everything, and we grew up with these people, and so it's different when somebody like that passes away. But like I said, I felt bad because it was Kobe. He had done a lot for basketball. He had done a lot.
He was starting to do a lot for the women's game, especially.
Right, but I felt more of it because I'm a father and I have a daughter. And it's just it's tough. You know what I'm saying? Like that's
sure.
That was tough.
Now I'm gonna tell you what was tough. The tough part about that whole situation was the frenzy that social media went into, and it was bad. And the reason why I say it was bad is because TMZ let this shit go before the police even let this shit go.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
so just the access that certain outlets have
social media.
That's what I'm saying, and that's why it's bad because how am I like I'm Kobe Bryant's nephew. I would want to hear that shit from a family member versus going on Google or seeing CNN or some shit like that.
Investigators were
and to find out that my uncle is now gone. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's fucked up.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, and that's the bad part about social media because
they run. They run
because everybody
they
catch it, they run with it. Then they say it's a reliable source, and Harvey Levine comes on TV now, and he's just like, yeah, I just got notification from Blase Blah that Whoop-de-Whoop is going through such and such, such, such. Nah, like, it's too much. I think social media gives us way too much access to stuff that we don't necessarily need access to.
Right.
You
Not immediately. Not immediately. Like,
it is immediately, bro.
No,
like,
I'm saying you say don't need access to immediately.
Oh yeah.
We don't need like I honestly don't need to see the pictures, but they can't like somebody sitting there taking pictures to put on social media to make money
for a fucking dollar. For $1, for $1, a couple
dollars. Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Then it turns out it backfired on him, which is I think that I don't say great, but
no,
I think it was good. It was good. He got what he deserved.
He got what he deserved.
That's sacrilegious to me. That's sacrilegious to me because this is a scene where somebody just died. Not only him, two other parents. I think it was two other parents.
It was like 2 or 3 other parents,
and three other kids. And like, why are you doing this to get a quick buck? Like that's ridiculous. That's ridiculous. You know what I'm saying? Anything that you just trying to do something for a quick buck, I think is and that's social media. That's how it.
But then also there's also no like if you go to like France for example, they have laws to protect people against stuff like that. They don't have any of that here.
No, because of the
that's why a lot of celebrities move to Paris
freedom of speech. Yeah, what's the name is over? Tina Turner living overseas.
Yeah, because they're more protected over there. Like they don't let random motherfuckers chase them around with cameras and scale their fence and like all types of foolishness like they do here.
You at my house at 4 a.m, bro.
I think Tina Turner lives in like Switzerland or something like that.
Yeah, it's
yeah, but I think but I also it's just so many things. It's just so reckless about
It's like, yeah, I start
Instagram. Like, don't a bad situation can turn into something real bad on Twitter real quick. Like, I mean, it turned they twist things into funny situations, and sometimes I be look, and I'm not saying I'm the best dude, but when it comes to humor, like nothing is off limits to me for the most part. But there's a time and there's a place. Twitter beats people all the time. Like I don't know who initiates a lot of this shit, but Twitter. If you want to, if something just happened, go to Twitter.
Go on Twitter.
Go to Twitter, and it's gonna be 25 jokes already up about what happened.
Oh yeah, no matter what.
No matter what it is, and then it's gonna run. It's gonna get the IG. It's gonna get the Facebook. It's gonna get the TikTok. It's gonna get the whatever. It's gonna get the whatever.
And then
and within a day, like sometimes I'll see a meme and I'll be like, "What the fuck are they talking about?" And then I'll be like, "Oh, damn, that's messed up." Like already, Twitter and social media is undefeated.
Mm-hmm.
the internet, period.
The internet is undefeated. You cannot beat them. Because there's some dude out there, like you said, some person with them Twitter fingers and them fingers, they just go.
You know what? I'm convinced at this point that people just pre-make shit and have it ready to go. Because I swear, I'm like, you cannot make up an image in a millisecond. Like, there's no...
and it comes so fast. You be like, how in the world did you do this already?
It's either
They be
that
having-
or they have perfect memories and they just know how to Google a picture and copy paste, boom.
Or they have these as soon as it comes, they have these memes, these Jordan crime memes or whatever else meme. They just have them ready. So when something happens, they just print the joke and they
Oh, yeah,
all
for
in
sure.
the app. They all in the app.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
can Google. You can like look. You can load up the app and just like type in the keyword and then boom. That's
And then boom.
Yeah, it's almost like the gifts.
yeah.
Like them Jones
That's
is
how because I
like
do
the-
it sometimes.
Now,
gifts are definitely undefeated as well.
Mm-hmm.
now, I don't know whether you want to call this good, bad, ugly. I have no idea, but what's done in the dark will always come to light. And they say that, period. Like karma and all that stuff is just a bitch, whatever. But what's done in the dark will always come to light, especially now with social media.
Mm-hmm.
And I know everybody know what I'm talking about. Well, Kevin Samuels, his death, like, it's unfortunate that he died. I'm sorry. I'm sorry for his family or whatever, whoever loved him. I'm sorry they have to deal with that loss. But when he was alive, he was just like a scumbag to me. You know what I'm saying? Like, he just was. I just didn't like his approach. Like, I don't like beating down people, your own people, to make a platform for yourself.
Yeah.
I don't like it.
I don't like that at all.
I don't like it. It's like a nigga going to a chick and talking down on another dude just to make himself look better. That's like the absolute worst. So I didn't like it. I didn't like the way he put his platform was to make himself famous. I did not. The internet never. You're right, Kenzie. Never loses. But I didn't like it. I think he was a scumbag. I think he was an awful person for that.
It was. Go ahead.
And it just turns out that the people, a lot of the women that he was talking about, is the essence of the woman he was with when he died.
Here's
Karma.
the other crazy thing.
Karma.
T.I. I saw was talking about him
Mm-hmm.
in a very positive light, I'm assuming. But from what you're telling me about this person, I'm guessing he was talking about T.I.'s wife too, if that's the type of woman he was talking about.
Probably.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh, most definitely.
Yeah, he was. I mean, but he was an asshole with it. I'm not even gonna
Yeah,
miss words. He
okay.
was an asshole with a lot of his shit. And now, I'm not gonna say that maybe every now and then he would hit on a point and it'd be true, but he still was an asshole.
Broken
And
clock
most
is
of
right
it-
twice a day.
Broke the clock twice. Yeah, sunshine on a dog ass once in a while. But
That was some country shit.
wow, I thought we wasn't using that. That was some southern
No,
shit.
no,
That was country as fuck, wasn't it? Yes, I know, my bad. So but a lot of so when you talk to people, you talk to people a certain way, just out of respect. I think he had no respect for the people he was talking to.
Oh.
You know what I'm saying? So, and the way he laid it out to a lot of people, I don't think he had respect for them. And he got caught doing it. Like now, he's clownish or whatever. But he's always been a clown to me. You know what I'm saying? Like he's always been a clown.
I
to me.
feel like 100% of these relationship gurus are clowns.
100%.
100%, because they always, it always comes out that they're never about what they talk about. Like, this fool been divorced like twice. He don't take care of his goddamn kid, and then like he's like, and he's like all of a sudden he's like the patron saint of high value men. Like, he was trash.
Yeah.
Just like Derek Jackson was supposedly the patron saint of husbands, and he is also trash.
He came out every week talking about what niggas got to do and what they should do to their woman, blah 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 blah. And he cheated on his wife. Like, are you
had
serious?
her out there in that damn bonnet.
That interview
I'm
was
sorry.
crazy. That was
She gonna
crazy.
stick beside him.
And
That's exactly what
she
happened.
sure is, child.
Show is.
And that's some country shit too.
So I don't feel exactly how you all feel about it. I'm kind of like 75-25 with it. 75% more, like, I understand, like, he really does. Steve Harvey is most
Steve Harvey is
certainly
also
trash.
Yeah,
I'm sorry, I had
He's
to say
been
that.
divorced
I agree with
99
you
times
on
too,
with
but
that
that's why
with
you
that one,
can't
'cause-
just listen to everybody that calls themselves something. It's like every time somebody calls themselves some shit on the internet, people are like, "Oh, you're that." Don't nobody have no fucking qualifications. Steve Harvey is not qualified to talk about relationships. Kevin Samuels, zesty ass, wasn't qualified to talk about relationships. Derek Jackson was also not
Dusty ass.
qualified to talk about relationships. And yet here, people are
Listening to that shit.
coming to the defense of all these dusty motherfuckers. For
But
what
see,
reason?
see, and in Kevin's situation,
That would hit a nerve.
yeah, that one did. But like with in Kevin's situation, some of the times when he was talking to some of these young ladies, I think he was, in fact, bringing them back to some sense of reality.
I understand that, but
It was the way. It was the way.
I'm about to say,
It was the way. It was the way.
100% of the
100%
time,
the way.
he was an asshole about it, and
Of-
that's what I'm
of
saying.
course,
that's,
but-
that's
So
and that's
so
my
hold
problem.
on.
Like, the way you talk to people, it holds weight around.
But
this,
then
and
again-
you know what I'm saying? Because I'm sorry,
Go ahead.
but the way you talk to people holds weight. So what happens is, like, I know, and my father told me a long time ago, and I tried to do it, but he told me a long time ago, don't listen to how somebody says something, listen to what they're saying. But that shit is hard when you not saying it in the right tone, in the right way. Like, if you being an asshole or being a jerk about it, like, the first thing I'm gonna do is react in an asshole or jerkish way. And my jerkish and asshole way will not be in the same balance as yours, because I'm trying to get back. So most of the time, it's gonna be either the same or more. It's never gonna be less. And I'm coming for your neck. So the way you say stuff to certain people, it's just like a respect thing. It has nothing to do. Like, if I say to you, not, you know what I'm saying, if I say to you, man, I hate that fucking jacket. That shit is ugly. You stupid for wearing it. Blah, 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 blah. You be like, fuck you, nigga. Oh, sorry for the vulgarity, but you be like, man, whatever,
Too
blah,
late
blah,
now,
blah.
you been dropping
But if I
F-bombs
say,
the whole time?
if I say something like, hey, man, you know, you my mans and shit, right? You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't think that that jacket look good on you, whatever. You be like, damn, for real, you don't like that joke? But he'll respond to it in another way.
It's received better.
It's received better, you know what I'm saying?
Agreed. I do
So
agree.
that's the whole point. But I'm sorry, go ahead.
But then it's like, social media has given people the idea that they can't take any type of constructive criticism, or they like
But
Point
what's
blank
this
period.
criticism
Social media has
constructive?
made the world so soft nowadays.
Oh, see that.
It,
Now that's where I was gonna get into that bullying stuff, but we gonna,
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
but like
you're right.
everybody is sensitive
Yes.
to the information in which they are receiving. You know what I'm saying? Like 20 years ago, some of the stuff that was said to face, if it were said on social media now, cancel culture would eat this shit alive.
Alive.
You know what I'm saying? And I'm not really in the realm of like, sometimes you just gotta like let that shit go. You know what I'm saying? That's just me. You know what I'm saying? Because
I get it.
you can't be overly sensitive to a whole bunch of shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, I think a lot of people are overly sensitive to a lot of things that one may particularly not concern them. But since they have this social media, they can post something and then say how they disagree with it. Then somebody in their comments disagrees with it, and then the whole situation goes from either being productive to being counterproductive. So it's being good, then it's now become ugly because maybe one or two people don't agree, particularly with what you're saying.
Something
Yeah.
for you guys. If you just post it and don't return, you won.
Yeah, it is. That's true.
But talking about as in respond to the comments?
No, don't respond to the comment.
That's
She
what I'm
said,
saying.
Just post what you post,
Yeah, that's what
and
I'm
then
saying.
don't come back.
And then like
Yeah.
and then it's kind of funny to me because now you kind of can stop the ugliness from happening because on certain on certain posts now you can turn the comments off.
Yeah, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it's almost like if you
So like
if
if I
you
take a
post
picture of
something
my flowers,
and you turn the post and then you turn the, you know what I'm saying, the comments off, 9 times out of 10 you already know that you're going to get a negative reaction.
yeah, like when I post my flower in a dirty room, I gotta hear about the dirty room comments because I can turn my.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
I feel like on the
Okay.
same accord though, I feel like some people are overly sensitive, but I feel like some people are overly confident with posting shit that they would never say to your face
Well,
on
yeah,
social media
well, that's
just
true,
because
too, but that's,
just because they think they can. So it's like one of them things like you can't be overly sensitive, but I don't feel like people should tolerate disrespect just
well, that's the
because
thing,
it's online.
disrespect. But that's what I'm saying. Like, if I post certain things, like, I didn't ask you about that, and you're being disrespectful about that. Like, don't be sitting here, man, your room dirty and shit. Blah, blah, blah. Like, dog, I didn't.
But you know, some
I'm
people
cool
just
with it.
want to agitate
They
people
want to
for
talk.
no reason.
Yeah, yeah.
You know, they just want to get a rat because it's funny to them.
Yeah.
Like sometimes I do that, not online, but you know, if I'm
Well,
in the
but
college, if I'm talking to a friend, I may say something smart just to get on it. Or my father,
Oh,
I do
really?
that to my father all the time.
Oh, really? You do that?
All the time.
Yeah, you do,
Mm.
huh?
Yeah,
All the time.
all the time.
Mm. So, that was personal. That was personal. So, but yeah, but you're right. Like, if there was no social media, there would half these punks wouldn't say nothing to nobody. And I'm talking about the ones that try to agitate you, try to do this,
Yeah.
try to do that. The bullies, all these people, they wouldn't say nothing. Listen, when I was growing up, I had to go outside and face my bully, or I didn't go outside. You know what I'm saying? Like, otherwise, during the summer, either I was going to be in for 90 days, or I was going to have to face that dude outside. You know what I'm saying? But
Whack.
now,
For at least 30, so
Whack
at least
100,
45
summer's
days.
coming.
but now, they get
We
on.
about
They
to
get
go
on.
viral, y'all, because we dropped this thing. We about to go viral because we
Yes,
dropped this
sir.
thing.
Yeah, she dropped it. What he gonna do? He gonna come on this post like this. What did you say? He wasn't even listening. He wasn't even listening. He just he gonna find it. Some say doo doo doo. The radar. He was like, yeah.
Hey,
But
when we post this, we got a hashtag.
Whack 100. We only mentioned you twice now. That's it. He gonna be like this. Oh my God! I can't believe these nobody said something. Well, nigga, you nobody. Anyway, we got time today. Listen, but a bully or these people on social media, all they gonna do is talk behind their screen. They ain't gotta face nobody or nothing. So they gonna talk behind their screen. They gonna agitate you or whatever. And
I don't type.
so the one thing I say about it is, for real, is like Seven said, do what you do and then get off and go. Go about your business. Bullies, go about your business. I understand it turns into a whole thing or whatever, and it could be in school and stuff. School is a different thing. But like, if somebody's in California trolling you every time you come on, block their ass. They don't know the people you know in real life. Or, you know what I'm saying, or whatever. Like, they're not going. It's okay. Okay, block them and then move on with your life.
And you may very well walk past the person if they live, close by and don't even recognize them.
You probably walk past them every day, but they ain't gonna say nothing because they are not about that life.
I'm gonna say something. If I see you on social media, and I see you post
Kenzie said it's like a woman posted a bathing suit picture and her room dirty, she'll still get 4K likes. If a guy takes a picture in that same room, a regular pic, it'll be 1 million people going on the room.
facts.
Well, it
It's true.
depends on
It depends on what the guy looks like, though.
No,
Like, if
like,
the
what
guy looks just as good as the girl, ain't nobody paying attention to the
We
goddamn.
want to know what's in it.
Is the print showing? That's all I want to know.
It's a lot.
I'm just asking
It's a lot.
for my personal information.
That for a friend.
What guy you talking about in particular?
I'm asking for myself.
Okay, we ain't gonna turn this into that though.
No,
We ain't gonna do that. We're not turning that to that, Kizzy. We're gonna back that.
Well-
We're gonna walk that back.
Hey, Jesse.
Jesse. Oh wow.
What? Jesse Smouye?
No, Williams. Don't nobody worry about no damn Jesse Smouye.
Yeah. So that happened.
Can we talk about this though?
I don't know what
It's funny to me, but Dave Chappelle on stage.
Well, social media again. Social
man.
media plays a part in that.
Social media got
Because
this.
Will got up and smacked the shit out of Chris Rock. Now everybody think they can get up on stage and go out to
Social
the
media
people.
got that fool thinking that he could go up on stage and they
But
taped
do y'all
his
think that's
arm back
because-
on backwards.
Do y'all think that's because of the whole Will Smith situation?
No, it wasn't. It was something else. But
I think it fueled it. I think, well, not fueled it,
No.
but I think it had something
because
to do with
didn't
it.
it have something to do with the?
no, it didn't have anything to do with it.
Wasn't
it
the guy
was
Yeah, it
the
was-
lady a transgender?
Yeah, they do a lot. You know, Dave Chappelle, he does a lot of controversial jokes.
I can say fucking them up backstage. They did, didn't they?
It wasn't backstage.
It wasn't
was
backstage, it was
on
on stage, wasn't it?
Yeah.
But no, that wasn't like Will Smith's situation. Ain't have nothing to do with that. It was a.
You don't think the Will Smith situation gave him the
No.
courage to
No.
do it?
I think
no,
it did.
because he is not Will Smith.
Well, we know that. Nobody's-
He's not Will Smith,
He's
but
not on Will Smith's
just-
level.
Let's be real.
to give him the quote unquote idea to go up on stage in the middle
Right,
of
No,
set.
no,
That's all
because
opportunity
that's
in his mental state.
because
too.
that's been happening for years and years.
Yeah.
Before Will Smith slapped the
That's
shit
not
out
the
Chris
first
Rock
time.
on stage. People were running in the middle of the field on the Super Bowl. People were running in the middle
Right.
of basketball games. Like, it didn't have nothing to do with Will Smith.
They're gonna be blaming Will Smith for everything for a while.
I know, right?
They really are.
Excuse me.
Wow.
Sorry.
But
Jesse don't like it.
so who it was it was Dave, it was Busta Rhymes and somebody else.
Man, listen.
But they stomped that man.
Oh,
like
at the
a
jump?
mud ducks, no?
He was feeling something. They put hands on him. They definitely put
Nah,
their paws on him.
They put
definitely put
they
their paws
put that
on him.
man's elbow
Paws
back on
and
back.
His elbow looked like that joint. Looked like that joint didn't belong where it belonged. Where it was at.
So,
it looked like it wasn't gonna go back.
So I saw the picture from the front. I'm hoping that it was because he was handcuffed to the gurney.
Nah, his
too.
shoulder was dislocated.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So they did fuck
That
him
joint
up.
looked like it wasn't gonna go back. It just was dead. It was just dead. I was like, dude. Jamie Foxx.
There it
It was
is.
Jamie Foxx, yep.
Jamie Foxx and Busta Rhymes, and them ain't no, and then and even Dave ain't little no more.
Nah, Dave ain't little. He ran up on a DC dude. But Dave will tell you first
And
hand.
got Texas and New York stomped.
Dave will tell you firsthand. He ain't from DC. He from Silver Spring. They say I'm from Silver Spring. You know how it is growing up poor in the, in the rich part of town. Nah, but yeah, but that's all right. So I mean, I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't think it had a whole lot. I just think it gave them the courage, though. But I guess you're right, though. It has been happening. It has happened before.
People do that all the
They
time
run
at
in
a
them. They
soccer
run
game.
the stadiums. Yeah, they football games, stuff like that.
Right.
But I think it's different when you go up to a person like a person. Like he was trying to come. He was trying to get at Dave for real.
Right.
Oh yeah, he was.
So
yeah.
I don't know. I've never seen anybody attack a person on stage. I don't know if I've ever seen that. I mean, I see football games where they just
I mean,
run out
but
and
if you
jump.
go to a concert, like people
or
be
somebody
trying to hop
bet-
up on stage all the time, but normally
Security.
security yanks their ass up before they get
Yeah.
up there.
So they need to get better with security because
well,
that
I
was
think, I
not.
think it was just that
You
venue
hiring
because when
Dave?
he was at when Dave
you hired Dave, yeah. I'd say that
Let me
dude
tell
ain't
you
got
something.
nowhere to you.
when Dave Chappelle was at Capital One Arena, child, please, you
Well-
wasn't getting no.
Well,
listen.
Capital One is in DC, so they don't play them games
It was-
anyway.
It was like 8 layers of security you had to go through to get
That's
in the
because-
building.
That's because they got a bunch of dudes from Southeast in the first layer of security. It's like they no.
I don't
Can't
like
do
that. I don't like that joke.
Bunch of dudes in Southeast like this. Nah, but I'm telling you. But anyway, but I think social media plays a part in there and a lot of stuff now, almost everything now. So I don't know if it's
Social media is everything. Social media is life.
Well, if y'all don't get it together, because fall and winter are coming,
Mhm.
y'all may be attached to social media a whole lot more again.
the what?
You what?
What did you say? I'm sorry.
Fall and winter are
Oh.
coming.
Yeah, well, I don't know. I think
You
we
said fall or winter.
Fall and winter.
Oh, fall and winter.
Fall
Oh, you made that shit one word.
and winter.
Fall and winter. I don't
The
know.
fall and winter. Yeah. All right. Well.
Well, I'm still in my winter body anyway, so
Yeah, me too.
we'll be
That's
alright.
where a lot of people are. They're just coming out of COVID.
I'm coming out of hibernation.
Yeah. I'll be out there on my belly out in summertime.
Hey, look, I ain't
So
even gonna
nobody
lie
you
to
know
you.
me.
I'm about to get tatted so I can just rock
I don't
tattoos.
even want to talk about how that's gonna work out.
Yeah, I'm just gonna get tatted. So fuck
We
it.
standing beside you in pictures like this. Yeah.
Yeah, call me. I'm like the old Rick Ross.
That gonna be a
Y'all are
headline.
terrible.
I'm gonna take a picture with
Just
Keisha
terrible.
and
I already told you, don't tell nobody
on the
that
beach
you
with
know
my
me.
stomach out. They gonna be like, "Oh my god!"
My new name about to
he
be
was a real.
I know, my bad. Sorry.
about to be Buddha.
Yeah. That's right. All right. So that's pretty much
The good, the bad, and the ugly of
that's
social
pretty much
media.
what,
But
pretty much what we got today.
we still
What?
sponsors. TNT Logistics. Holla at them. T, the letter T and T Logistics. And that's the Instagram hashtag. Thank you. Like, comment, share, subscribe.
Send me that $5 million.
I thought it was 2, but okay. We jumped up to 5.
Just
So that's the five.
let me borrow $20 to the mall. And I'll be all right.
Today's price ain't yesterday's price.
Yeah.
If you send me $20, you ain't gonna see that joke get back to you. So we're not gonna do that.
I'll take what I can get.
I know that's right.
You are now tuned in to the Talk Your Shit podcast.
And that is our show for tonight. We appreciate y'all listening.
Gang.
I
I better not say that. I might catch a Rico case.
How about that? Free Thugger.
So thank y'all.
No,
Listen, and one more thing, please, on social media, let's stop trying to free everybody. You know what I'm saying? Everybody,
yeah, some of them motherfuckers
everybody
need to be in
don't
jail.
need to be free. You know what I'm saying? If Lil Junebug that shot 14 people, let Lil Junebug do his time.
They
Just
gonna
don't
work
say
that
free.
out.
Don't say free Junebug, because Junebug need to do his time.
They
No,
gonna
don't
work
free
that
him.
out in
Keep
that
him where
Folsom
the fuck
County.
he is.
Kizzy said
Full-
5 million
full
on the
county
way.
down
They
on
gonna
Rice
work
Street, huh?
that. They gonna work that out. I'm quite sure.
Well,
It's quiet now, but they gonna work it out in Fulton County.
All do on the first 48.
All of them are in the same location.
Yes, sir. They
Going
gonna, yeah, they
down.
gonna, that's gonna happen whether they want to or not.
Yeah.
So thank y'all for listening, and you know, like you said, like, comment, and share.
And subscribe.
We here, subscribe. We'll be back. What, 2 weeks? Like 2 weeks.
Yeah.
Yeah,
my
we got
calendar,
lives.
let me
We got lives around
Yeah.
here, so we, you know,
Let me-
we trying to
let me
make
see
it
about
how we
my
make it.
calendar,
You know what I'm
see
saying?
if I'm
We
in.
trying
But
to make it
if
do
you
what it
send
do.
that $5 million,
We could be here all the time. Shit, I'm just saying. Hey, sponsors, come
Yeah,
on,
I'll be here.
come on through, huh?
I was like, let me check my calendar. I was like, yeah, I'll be here.
Yeah, 2 weeks. So, holla at your
Let me
boys.
check my Palm Pilot.
Thank y'all for coming out. God bless. Good night. Might turn the speaker off, man. I'm so upset about that.